Here's my current Hyena plushie collection. I have 68 total, and we're gonna start over here where they're all bunched up. Now, this is the Incredibles Petables Hyena. I don't have a lot of information about her. Anytime I try to look anything up about her, I just get like pet websites, pet toy websites. So I got her off eBay, and that's about all I know about her, but she has a very sweet face. She kind of looks like a koala, honestly, but I love her face. PIA and Deckerwelt Hyena. This is the sitting hyena, and this is the standing hyena, and I think they look very similar. I think the Incredible Petables just has a bit of a cuter face, but like they're both very stiff. They have very similar colors. You can see the spots on this one a little better. But yeah, I got the PO ones off of Amazon Germany. Adventure Planet Hyena. She's got the sweetest face. Fiesta Hyena. I love this guy. I bought him secondhand off eBay. If I can find a better version of him, I would love to. There's nothing really wrong with this one right here. He just can't stand. The stuffing in his legs has just given up. I would love to have one that stood, but I adore him. Obviously, his body is really nice. It looks a lot like how a hyena looks like in real life. I love his spots. They aren't super big, and they're very vibrant. I love his ears. They're very big and round. They're so cute. But yeah, I would love to find another version of this where he could actually stand on his own, because this one just kind of has to lean on something to stand up. But I love him. I think this is the Wild Planet Hyena. Yes, this is Wild Planet. This is Wild Planet, all about nature. It's got a big old pot belly, like a hyena. Ganz Webkinz Hyena. I did buy this when they were available for purchase at retail stores, and I did cut the tags off. But, not my favorite hyena plushie. He's very soft, but I do not like when they do the goofy smiling gimmick for hyenas. I don't know, just not a big fan of it. But the plush is very soft. It's pretty well stuffed. Nat's Plush World from Etsy. This is a Wild Republic plush. It's called a Cuddlekins on Amazon, the Amazon listing that it's no longer available on. It says K&M on the tag, but K&M makes a lot of plushies. But that's like the Amazon listing says Wild Republic Cuddlekins. And this is the picture. I got her secondhand off eBay, and I can't really find any other information about her, but she's another one that I would love to get like a fresher version of her. She's still very soft, but she is definitely well loved by her previous owner. She's so cute. She's got those big ears again. I love the big ears. Now this one right here is the Wild Republic Cuddlekin that you've probably seen if you've ever looked up a hyena plush online. It's a pretty well made plush. I'm kind of grown numb to seeing him because he is literally just everywhere whenever I try to find new plushies. He's a good plush. He's a good one if you want a hyena plush. If you want my highest recommendation for a hyena plush, this is the Leosco Save Our Space Hyena, and she is probably at least one of my favorites, maybe top 5, easily. And she is so soft. She has such good fur. Her mane is like the perfect size. It's not super big. And her spots, I love that they're not like perfect circles. They look like little splatters. But her face is just perfect. I love this plush so much. I have the smaller version of her right here, and that one is also a very good plush, but cannot recommend this one enough. I do not know if they're still available in retail stores, if you're gonna have to buy it secondhand or not, but she was about $30 when I got her, and I got her at the retail price. But oh look, she's even got little spots on her chest. That is just, she is so good. But if you can find this plush, I highly recommend her. Ark Toys Hyena. I got her off Amazon Germany. This is the Born Free one, and I do like her because I like her airbrushed muzzle, and she has a very sweet face. This is Plush Company. I got her off eBay France. This is the Nature Planet plush. I believe there is a larger version of this plush, but I can only find one sold out eBay listing for it. It is listed as bigger than this one. I would love to get it because I like big plushies. But this is a very nice plush. I love the little black stripe that they put on her muzzle. This is the Adventure Planet Animal Den. It's a very simple hyena plush. Commonwealth Toys Discovery Channel Hyena. It's got a nice big open mouth, lots of teeth, little tongue. It's very big. I wasn't expecting him to be quite this big. And this is the Hansa striped hyena. I think this plush is retired. I had to buy this off of Macari, and I had to wait a while before it came up on Macari. But yeah, I think this plush is retired. It is one of my favorite of the Hansa plushes that I own. I just love the striped detailing and just how well sculpted the face is. And also it's a striped hyena, which are harder to come by, so that automatically bumps it up a few points. But it's a very nice plush. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend. There she goes. And then on a similar note, we have the Hansa spotted hyena. There's actually 3 different Hansa spotted hyenas. This one's the smallest. There's a huge one that's about 3 feet long and 2 feet wide, and I actually just ordered that one off of the Hansa website from Thailand, and it's getting shipped out Monday, which is today at the time of recording this, and I cannot wait to see that big girl come in. The middle child, the middle one, is about 2 feet long, and she is perpetually in and out of stock whenever I try to find her. So maybe one day I'll hopefully get that one as well. But this one's the smallest. These guys are Perlsacktiere. It's a German word. I got them off a German website. And they are completely filled with beans. They're not super heavy, but they are a little heavier than you would expect from plushies this size. Here's the company. So it's BEBE Perlsacktiere. And this is their brown spotted hyena. This is their brown striped hyena. And their cream striped hyena. They had another coloration for their spotted hyena, but it was out of stock when I ordered these. So we'll see if they put them back in stock or not, and if I decide to get the last one, because It's from Germany, and I had to use a middleman to get them to me, so that was expensive. So I don't know if it's worth getting just one more that is the same version, just a different color as this. But they are really neat plushes. They definitely stand out. I like that they have yarn manes and that they're just completely filled with beans. There's no stuffing at all in here. No, they're pretty interesting guys. Here's my Aurora World. I think the company named her Giggler. And here's the mini Flopsie. It's the Flopsie and the mini Flopsie. And this was actually my very first Hyena plush. I got this as a gift from my high school boyfriend. And yeah, I've had her for quite a while. Of course, I am kind of partial to the bigger one just because I like bigger plushies. Her face is just very, very nice. She's so soft. I love the Aurora World plushes. I once had like the Fox mini plushie, and I loved that one too. These are just very nice plushies. I affectionately call her the knockoff Aurora World plush. It's not really, because she's not like full of beans like the Aurora World, but they have the same silky fur, and I don't know, they're not actually that similar. I think I'm just a little peeved that it took me so long to get this, because I did not believe that this was a hyena for the longest time, so I did not buy her for the longest time. This is the Adventure Planet mini Softimals, by the way. And she does have spots, but they're very faint, and I don't know, her boots are actually kind of cute, but yeah, I've always just called her the knockoff Aurora World in my head, unfortunately. You deserve better, I'm sorry. K&M Hyena plush. I cannot find anything about this plush. I bought this off a website that I think is owned by like one person, and they just sell used goods on it. She does have like a little voice box, but it doesn't work. And yeah, I feel like this would have been part of a set, maybe with like other little animals and they all made like noises. That's my best guess, but the only thing I can find in her tag is that she's made by K&M, which that doesn't tell me a lot. K&M makes a lot of plushies. But she is very cute. She's pretty unique. I love that she's so square. The Ravensden Suma Collection Hyena is my affectionately called the teenager, because his mane is like overtaking his body. It looks like he hasn't quite grown into it yet. He's so charming. He's very pretty when you get past how awkward the mane looks. But I love his face. And the tag. I really, really love this tag. It's very pretty. And then I have the smaller sitting Ravensden Suma Collection. I think this one got off a little better than the standing one. This is probably the one where I prefer the smaller one to the bigger one. It's kind of chibi. I like how little he is. And again, he doesn't quite suffer from the mane as much as the grown adult. The My Blue Nose Friends comedy. I love this girl. I bought her really early in my collection, so I did cut the tag off, because I'm a fool. If I were to ever rebuy a plush at the full retail price, it would be this one, just so I could have one with the tags. She is so pretty. I love the little patches that are all around her. This whole collection, I think they're based in the UK. I could only find her available in the UK. But this whole collection of plushes, they have like these little patches, like they're little beat up teddy bears. and I just love the style. I would love to buy more if they were more readily available in the US. And just, yeah, she is such a good plush. If they made like a bigger version of her, I would drop so much money to get like a big version of this exact plush. This counts as a plush. It's the ES Toys plush hyena hat. I got this off, I think it was eBay France. It was either eBay France or eBay Germany. But it's a hyena hat. Like, what more could you want from that? These are the Uni-Toys hyenas. This is the AliExpress version of the Uni-Toys, and this is the actual Uni-Toys hyena. And this was more just an experiment to see what the difference was, and you can definitely tell that this is a lower quality plush. He's got like stitching in weird places, and his face isn't as well sculpted. And then the Uni-Toys plush, it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like that they kind of made him look like a werewolf, in my opinion. Like, he's supposed to be scary, which I guess it's different from a lot of the other hyena plushes I have, but I don't know, it doesn't work for me. But I have two of them. Lelly National Geographic plush. He's got the sweetest face. I love her. She looks like a sad puppy. But this is a pretty good plush. I wouldn't say she was worth the $30 I spent getting her, but still pretty good. And then this one I also bought off AliExpress. I don't know if there's an official, like, not AliExpress version of this plush. This is also a National Geographic plush, but it's obviously smaller. It looks like it should have like beans in it, but it only has like, it has some down here at the butt, but like that's it. It looks like it should be a bean bag than a fully stuffed plush, but it's pretty cute, pretty tiny. This is my Scragster plush off Twitter, and he's wearing a Build-A-Bear jean jacket because he's a little punk. And yeah, Scragster was making these to fund their top surgery, and I immediately snapped up the biggest size that they were offering. They've got little trans flag, pride, little embroidered heart, and the ears. I love this plush so much. Once COVID is done and I can return to Pride, I will love to put this guy in a little mini backpack and carry him around during Pride Fest. It's going to be very fun. His jacket's done now, so hopefully it'll be a grand old time. I love this guy so much. He's got like little embroidered plush blushies and his big old eyebrows. I'm so stoked to have a Scragster plush. His little pop heads. He's just so cute. I love this guy. Split Hares hyena cushions. We have the Aardwolf and the brown hyena. This is the only brown hyena merchandise I have. So kudos to Split Hares for taking that initiative. These are the Disney Store Lion King hyenas. We have Banzai and Shenzi. No, I do not have Ed. I had the opportunity to get an Ed, but I'll tell you about that later. These ones kind of peeved me off because I wanted them when they were out in the Disney Store, and I just never committed to buying them. And you can guess why that kind of rubs me the wrong way now. Boo on me. But Yeah, it took me a long time to commit to actually buying these guys because I was not looking forward to spending the money that they go for now. And I didn't know if I wanted to collect Lion King hyenas with my regular hyena collection. But I did eventually cave because this guy right here, he was being sold for a very cheap price, and I managed to snap him up. And from that point on, I was just like, welp, I guess I gotta get the rest of them. This one was also very cheap, but that's because her dreads are damaged, unfortunately. Well, now that I'm waist deep in getting these, I might just take the losses and buy the whole set and maybe get them at a better quality, because these are definitely roughed up a bit. There's a reason they were so cheap online. Now that I've committed to buying the whole set, I guess I might as well, but we'll see. She's still got some of her spots. Banzai's completely naked. I'm not a fan of Funko Pops. I don't really like how they look. But honestly, their plushes are pretty okay. They look very modern day, cartoony kind of style. It's decent enough quality. I wish it wasn't Ed. Alright, here is the Tsum Tsum, Ed and Janja. I do like the Janja more. I think he was made at a later time, so they had a better craft on their Tsum Tsums, because the ears look better, the face is more scrunched in, it's not wide and gaping like the Ed Hyena. Maybe that was on purpose to make him look a bit more goofy, I'm not sure. These are the only Tsum Tsums I own. But, oh, he's got a little tongue too, never noticed that. But I do like the Janja Hyena more. I think his spots are fantastic. I think his little face is adorable. It's definitely not because I'm more partial to Janja than Ed. Obviously, definitely not. But, yeah, I also like the purple. I never like how they make the TLK hyenas kind of greenish. I think it looks ugly. But the purple really works for me. The Disney Store mini beanbags. I will say I cannot completely begrudge people for spending so much money on the full Disney Store hyenas, because like this is probably the next best plushes you're gonna get for the hyenas, because Disney refuses to release more of these. They refused to release them when the CGI remake came out for some reason. Thanks, Disney. I love you. But yeah, this is probably the second... Actually, I think this is the only other set with the full trio that you can find. They sell... Their prices are like all over the place on eBay. But like, if you just wait a bit, you can find them at pretty cheap prices. Mattel Shenzi. She's got a rubber head, which I absolutely love. It looks amazing. I believe this was released in 1994 with the original movie. It definitely looks like 1994 packaging. Looks like 90s packaging. But, yeah. She's not... I don't have one that's out of the box, so I can't comment much on how nice she is outside the box, but inside one, she's very stiff. She stands up pretty well. She keeps falling, but if she's on a couch, so we're gonna forgive her. But I just love the rubber head. She's in very good condition. I love her. Nicotoy Janja. I got this off Amazon France, I believe. Amazon France. And he's just very doofy. I kinda low-key love him. The Disney Store Janja. I absolutely love this guy. He is gorgeous. He's purple. He's like a purple-brown color. He's got fantastic embroidery details. This guy I bought directly from the Disney store. I went out and purchased him specifically, and of course I cut the tag off because I'm a fool, but I love him and I'm so glad I got him. I love the details of his mane and his spots and his goofy little tail. Ah, my son, my beautiful, beautiful son. You have fuzzies on you. It's okay. God, this is one of my favorite plushies of all time. He is so good. This is Fruit Buddies. This is a Tangerina. It's a very fun concept. It's the combination of a tangerine and a hyena. Got little leaves for the mane and tail. She was made by she was designed by a independent artist, and they have like 2 other plushies that are like a combination of a fruit and an animal. You can see them on here. I don't know. This is a very fun idea. She definitely stands out on my shelf in the sea of brown. And here we have the Sugarloaf Safari Pals Hyena. This was a claw machine prize. My friend actually won this for me. I sent him a picture of one that was still in the machine, and I was just like, how much money am I gonna have to spend to get this hyena? And he was like, don't do that. I have that for you. So I got this guy. He is very cute. Here is the Cascade Hyena. I did not buy this for a long time because this is another one that I did not think it was a hyena. I thought it was a very bad cheetah plush, and I still think it looks like a cheetah plush, but it is a hyena. The tag says it is. And, well, you gotta believe the tag. Here is the Warner Brothers Hanna-Barbera Hardy Har Har beanbag. So this is Yoo-Hoo and Friends. I'm not entirely sure what these guys are. I think they're a TV show. Apparently they're very popular in Korea, and they're making their way to the UK. But this is Chuck the Striped Hyena, and this is Hee Hee. I think he is also a striped hyena. It just says hyena on his wiki profile. This guy is only available as a McDonald's toy in the UK. And these two, one of these was available in on US Amazon, and when I finally committed to buying it, it was not available. So I had to go to the UK. No, actually, I think I got these off Amazon Germany. I got these off Amazon Germany, and that's where I learned that there's actually 2 sizes of this guy, so I had to buy him twice. Okay, I don't know. I do not watch this anime. I don't know how to pronounce it or this guy's name. I'm gonna say Hyena from the anime. I'm not Agretsuko, something like that. It's you know what I'm talking about. It's got the red panda. She screams metal music after her job when she gets, because you know she works at a job. We all feel that. But he was a blind box that was being sold at Hot Topic. I got him at Depop because I wasn't off Depop because I wasn't gonna spend a bunch of money trying to get this one guy. But yeah, I mean he's pretty well made. He's got like nice embroidered details. I love the little freckles, and he's got that underbite, which is pretty nice. Persona Pens Harley plush. Persona Pens is an independent company. They're more known for making pens for people's personas, but they've started making plushies as well. This was part of their Pride collection. She has the colors of the lesbian flag, and she is very pretty. I love the colors for the new lesbian flag. I think it looks gorgeous, and I think it translated pretty well onto this. And yeah, she's very cute. I love the little teeth they gave her. I'm always a fan of little teeth. And her eyes are gorgeous. I love the eyes. Here is one of the, if not the, best hyena I own, period. So this is originally a Fiesta plush. I did eventually find the brand for this plush, which was a bit of a challenge because all his tags got cut off from when I bought him off eBay. But this is a Fiesta plush hyena. He has been repurposed by an eBay seller so that he is now a puppet. He's got a hole right down here. His bandana is covering it up because I'm not using him as a puppet. But he was repurposed as a puppet. They added like the mouth and the eyes are different from the original plush. And yeah, he was repurposed by New Life Puppets on eBay.com. I let this guy sit on eBay for a month, and I was agonizing the whole time because I was sure someone was going to buy him because the need for giant blue hyena puppets is in a very high demand, obviously. But I did buy him, and he is just my pride and joy. He's my big blue boy. He's so good. He's so funny. I just love him so much. And you can see where the tags got clipped off right there. I did eventually find a sold eBay listing of like a pink version of this hyena. So I know there's a blue one and a pink one of the original Fiesta plush. Keep an eye out for me, guys, because oh, my son, he is. Look at that. Look at those big gaping eyes. There is nothing happening in that head. He's so dumb, but he is so kind. Absolute legend. And like his bandana that was made by Camp Howell on Twitter. It's got a bunch of hyenas on it. He looks very dashing, if I do say so myself. Very, very cute boy. Yes. Yes, you are. Absolutely stunning. There is no other hyena like this guy. This guy does not have a brand. I bought her off of wish.com. She has no tags. She was just listed as a hyena plush. And I personally think she looks a lot like the Birds of Prey Bruce plush that they made to celebrate the DVD coming out. That was exclusive. Only 2 giveaways. Thank you, Warner Brothers. But, yeah, just a Wish plush. Pretty good for, like, a website from, like, Wish, honestly. Pretty good quality. There's no, like, stitching problems. She's a little stiff, but maybe that's just a personal choice. This is Stone the Crow's Creature Comfort. And this is Steel Dog Ruffian Chew Toy. And yes, they are both dog toys. I found 2 hyena dog toys. This one has a tennis ball inside it. And my dog is looking up. She heard the crackling sound. She knows that's a dog toy. But I think it is just so funny that these exist. I cannot believe they made hyena dog toys. But actually, you know what, thinking about it now, I can believe it, because they make a lot of interesting creatures for dog toys. This one is only available in the UK. I had to pay to get this shipped from the UK to the US, but definitely worth it. Definitely my favorite of the two. In terms of being like an actual dog toy, I do prefer this one because I have a chewer, so this one would last longer, and it's got a tennis ball inside for her to play with afterwards, whereas this one feels pretty flimsy. I don't think it would last long against my dog. But these are for display. They are not for puppies, and I just think they're hilarious. Camp Howl on Twitter, just like the bandana from earlier. This is from her original Kickstarter. I immediately backed this, and this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous plush. I love the embroidered spots. I love the bright colors. The face is phenomenal. I love the eyes and all the details. I really love these little whisker spots. They're so cute. This is the spotted hyena and the Aardwolf. The Aardwolf is one that I have been searching for a long, long time. I eventually found an eBay listing, not an eBay listing. It was on the Squishables Facebook page. Someone had listed this about a year ago from when I found it, and I was like, okay, there's no way they still have this. But I had to message them because this is the first listing I'd ever found for this girl, and they did still have them, and they were willing to sell them to me, and I could not be happier. I am so ecstatic to finally have this, because this was a limited edition of 1,500, and like I said, I had never seen a listing for this plushie before I found that Facebook post. And just, yeah, I think this is the perfect size for a Squishables plush. These two are the only Squishables plushes I have ever owned. And like, I know I say I love big plushes, but I think this one is just the perfect size. I love her so much. I'm so glad to have her. And then here's the big girl, the spotted hyena. This one still has the tags. She came up on eBay, and I bought her immediately. I like that her mane is like partially stuffed, so you can feel, so it's not just like a floppy mess. Got big old ears. This thing is huge. I was not expecting it to be this big. One of these popped up on eBay years and years ago, and I decided not to get it because I thought it was very expensive. And so when this one popped up, I was like, okay, I'll just get it. Obviously, these things are hard to come by. So I bought it, and it shipped, and when it came, I realized why they are so expensive. Like, this thing is massive. This thing is bigger than my cat. Cozen. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous plush. I held off on buying her for a long time because Cozen plushes are very expensive. They're handmade in Germany. But, yeah, see? Handmade in Germany. This is a wooden tag, by the way, which I thought was very charming. But I'm so glad I finally picked her up. She's got, and a couple other Hyena plushes have this too, but her fur is like not a solid color. There's like different shades of tan in here, and I think it looks gorgeous. It makes her look more realistic, because most animals have like that agouti coloring. She's got paw pads, which I was so excited about when I opened her up. I did not know that she would have paw pads, but she does. And with the way she's laying, I can see them all the time from her shelf, which is fantastic. And just, yeah, this is a really well-made plush. You can tell it's a higher quality plush, and I think she was worth it. I definitely think she was worth it. She is so cute. She just has the most perfect face. Look at that big round nose and those shiny little eyes. Yeah. She is super, super cute. She's got a little smile, too. Just absolutely adorable. I love this girl. This is the 1994 Douglas Shenzi plush. She is 30 inches long, and she is in beautiful, beautiful condition. I will say, I did not think I would ever get this plush. I actually made a post mid-October saying this is a holy grail item. I will probably never ever get one. I will be lucky to see one, a listing come up for one, let alone have the money to get one. And then at the very end of October, October 30th, she came up for sale on eBay. And at first I was like, okay, come on. She's very expensive. There is no way I can afford her. But I did give in. This is the reason why I don't have that Ed plushie, because I backed out of that auction, and I picked up her instead. And I'm really glad I did, because about 2 months later, a second one of these came up for sale, and this one was an auction, and I decided to keep an eye on it and see how much it sold for. And it wasn't in terrible condition, but like there were several things wrong with it. The biggest one was that she could not stand. Like her front legs looked like the stuffing had just started to give out, so she couldn't stand up, and she had like some stains and some spots all over her, so she wasn't in great condition. And she still sold for over $100 more than what I paid for this one. So I would say I am very happy I bit the bullet and picked this girl up. According to her original seller, he was the one that bought her. He bought her in Anaheim, kept her on a shelf her entire life, and I can believe that, because just she is immaculate. Her stuffing is still strong. She has no stains. Her teeth are in pretty great condition for her age. Like, this is a very good plush. And after seeing how much that auction went for, I'd say she was a pretty good price too. So yes, this is my jewel collect. This is my jewel. This is my crown. I love her. I'm so happy with her. And that is all of my hyenas. I have a website, a Tumblr, and an Instagram that has pictures of each of these, so you can get a better look at them if you want. I'll link it down below so you can look through all of them. But yeah, this is not all that I have. There's still a few waiting in a warehouse in Japan for me to get shipped out, and there's always more that are popping up that I did not know about, or ones that I know about and have not found listings for. But one day, hopefully, I will just have all of the hyenas. But this one, I think will always be my queen.